Hello friends. Welcome. Today we will recap 2023 American action, spy, and comedy movie, Ghosted. Sit back, relax and enjoy. In the first scene of the movie, Sadie Rhodes is on the phone with her therapist while she is driving. The therapist advises her to take action to move on as she is bemoaning the recent passing of a co-worker named Eva. Sadie promises to stop by for groceries. Cole Turner runs a herb stand at a local farmer's market. Cole's friends and co-workers try to push him outside of his comfort zone since they believe he is still hurt from a recent relationship. Moments later, Sadie arrives to purchase a houseplant from a neighboring vendor, but Cole steps in because the salesman took a pause to smoke some marijuana. Since Sadie informs Cole that she typically is not at home due to work, their conversation quickly devolves into a debate over the type of houseplant she should purchase. Cole offers Sadie cactus plant as it requires minimum water, but she leaves with different plant suggesting him to be fired. The other vendor advises Cole to go after Sadie, so he runs to her. He first tries to apologize her before inviting her out for coffee, which she accepts. On their date, Cole and Sadie visit a museum, grab coffee, and he shows her the stairs from The Exorcist. Later, they go to a karaoke bar where Sadie sings, but Cole declines to participate out of shyness, even after she signs him up. Cole brings Sadie home, and as they both find each other attractive, he stays the night with her. Later, Cole visits his parents Tate Donovan and Amy Sedaris and his younger sister Maddie at their farm. Since Sadie hasn't texted Cole in a few days despite the fact that he has texted her frequently, Maddie believes that Cole has scared Sadie away and that she is ghosting him. Sadie is the one he truly feels, but his parents and sister remind him that he doesn't take chances and hasn't even left the country. As most of his belongings have tracking tiles, Cole discovers that Sadie is in London after realizing he left his inhaler in her luggage. He chooses to surprise her there with a significant love gesture. In London, Cole makes an attempt to locate the position listed on his tracker app. He is taken to London Bridge, where three big thugs find him, beat him unconscious, and then kidnap him. Cole wakes up underground being interrogated by a villain called Borislov. He and his men believe Cole to be an operative going under the alias the Taxman, who is in possession of a top-secret code that Borislov is looking for. He tries to torture Cole for info by using murder hornets, but the door blasts open, and an armed assailant kills Borislov and his men. The attacker is revealed to be Sadie, a double agent and the genuine Taxman. Cole is let free, and she directs him to follow her. Sadie shoots more bad guys coming after them before they make it above ground to the Khyber Pass. While more bad guys pursue them, Sadie and Cole rob a tourist bus. As they pursue her, she reverses the bus, only to be shot or blown up in the process. Cole kills one villain by stabbing him in the face with a cactus that was intended as a joke gift for Sadie. He knocks him off the bus over a cliff, while Sadie shoots the other and causes him to fall. Two bad guys board the bus. They make their getaway, but in a different location. Disgraced French intelligence agent Leveque and his goon Wagner learn information about Cole because they genuinely think he is the Taxman and possesses the code to a bioweapon called Aztec. Leveque has a bounty put on Cole's head to be brought in alive. When Sadie responds that he was being too needy, Cole accuses her of lying and they argue as they walk. She also acknowledges that she murdered Elena because it was discovered that she was a renegade agent. They travel to a Pakistani town nearby to see Sadie's acquaintance Marco. Although Sadie denies it, Cole believes they have a romantic history. Marco also warns Cole not to become close to Sadie by mentioning how he lost a hand while helping her. Sadie pays Marco to assist in getting Cole back to the United States, so she can continue her mission. Just as Cole and Sadie are about to part ways, Marco is killed by a bounty hunter calling himself grandson of Sam. He is about to collect the reward for Cole, but suddenly another bounty hunter known as the Leopard shoots grandson and kidnaps Cole and Sadie. Then God the bounty hunter, another bounty hunter, snaps Leopard's neck and orders Cole and Sadie to drive. God the bounty hunter gets run over by a barely conscious grandson as he leads them while holding a gun to his head. Grandson tells Sadie where the bounty is meant to be given before he passes away. On their way, Cole mentions the passcode, To which Sadie explains to him what Aztec is and that Elena knew the passcode before she was killed. Sadie comes up with an idea to dupe Leveque by pretending Cole is a hostage whom they must keep alive. They board a plane with Wagner as he tries to unlock Aztec from a briefcase that Leveque was in possession of. Cole and Sadie's strategy is sadly foiled when Wagner discovers a photo that Cole shot of himself and Sadie in bed when she was sleeping. Although upset, she manages to fight off Wagner and the other goons until Cole pulls a parachute and jumps out with injured Sadie and Aztec. The two land on an island, where Cole sets up the parachute as a tent and utilizes local plants to treat Sadie's stab wound. Sadie admits that her mother passed away when she was a little girl, and Cole uses his parents' need for him as a justification for never traveling while they set up camp for the night. It seems like the two are reigniting their romance. Wagner sends thugs to the spot where Cole and Sadie had been located the following morning. They attempt to flee but are stopped by other CIA personnel, who bring them both into the main office. Cole and Sadie are placed in a room for a lie detector test, during which Sadie acknowledges that saving Cole's life was a mistake since she prioritizes her career over her personal connections. When another agent meets Cole separately, he shows Cole images of Sadie's murders, but one image captures his attention. It's of Elena's corpse, but above her is a houseplant that was used by ancient Aztecs, meaning that the genetic sequence of this plant is, in fact, the code for Aztec. Cole agrees with the agent's plan to use him to lure Leveque by having him continue to pretend to be Taxman. Wagner confirms that the passcode works when Leveque deciphers the first half of it. Leveque is under more pressure than ever to give Aztec to Mr. Utami, his customer, who has threatened to have Leveque assassinated if he doesn't. The agents arranged for Cole and Leveque to meet at a revolving restaurant. As Utami joins them, the scheme nearly falls apart because Cole lacks the passcode, but Sadie appears and reveals herself to the bad guys as Taxman. She takes her cash after they open the briefcase, but then she places a $10 million bounty on Leveque to free the trio. The other customers leave as a group of bounty hunters approach and start shooting at Leveque. A fight soon breaks out, and the restaurant's rotation becomes too rapid. Sadie briefly distracted by the big fight. Wagner and Cole engage in combat, with Cole ultimately hurling Wagner into a rotating gear mechanism, crushing him. After killing Utami, Leveque makes an attempt to flee with the Aztec. Leveque, Sadie, and Cole are flung against the glass, which begin to crack under the force. Leveque is killed when Sadie blasts a tiny tower, causing it to fall on top of him. Before it drops out, Sadie catches Aztec, and she and Cole share a kiss. Later, Cole introduces Sadie to his family. 3 months later, he began assisting her in her operations by gathering intelligence on targets, beginning with an arms dealer named Raoul. But first, they go on a date to a museum. The end.